everyone, my name is Yamal Scholar and today we'll be going over some of the new leaks and updates that Social Point is going to put in the game. Now, if you're new here, I would sincerely ask you to click on the subscribe button to stay in touch with all of the new updates and leaks and other information about the game. If you're passionate about the game, I would highly suggest that you click on the subscribe button and turn on those notifications so that you stay in touch and you know what kind of monsters are coming to the game, what's worth it, what's not worth it, etc. And also that would mean a lot to me. Now that that's out of the way, let's just focus on what's in front of us right now. First of all, in front of us we have the calendar. Now Monday and Tuesday have already passed. We'll just start on with Wednesday. Now for Wednesday we have the marathon that's going to continue over till Thursday as well. Then we'll be having a mysterious path that will be for 2 days only for mysterious owners. Then on Thursday, we'll also be having Yoroi's breeding quest. Now, this breeding quest, if you do not know about it, there is a further segment in the video that I'll be discussing about this. Let's just read about these only. Then for Friday, we have the tribal fire maze, in which quaxalcroc, a monster, another fire mythic monster, will be available in that maze. Also, we'll be having separate mythic paths in that maze as well. Then we have the Yoroi's breeding quest that will continue onwards till Sunday, and the Nemesis days will also be beginning from Thursday till Friday. And we'll continue on to Saturday and Sunday. That's it for the basics overview of what we'll be getting to this week. Now for next week, as Social Point has revealed, we'll be having a magic stone island and capitalized breeding for Helguden. More about that later. Moving on, we have obviously Yoroi's quest. A little bit about Yoroi. She is an earth attacker with shield abilities. She also applies DOTs like quicksand and poison, bleed or guard down to one enemy as well, and gains an extra turn. She can also protect herself with shield and regeneration. Her trait at rank 0 is she's hardened. At rank 1 she gains 50% life shield at the start of the battle, and at rank 3 she replaces hardened with tough. Now this she has basically a mediocre trait, what generally monsters have, and I tend to like monsters with these kind of traits because basically they are getting an immunity from all kinds of debuffs. So moving on, we have the Yoroi quest combinations. Now if you'll be breeding Dark School and Thordor, or the basically other combination, which is Dark School and Galante or Thordor and Urticus, we'll be able to get 3 of these monsters, including Nabeline, Izanami and Hyperia. Now all of these 3 monsters are very good legendaries, and if you honestly be getting even one of them, you will be able to, you know, strengthen your earth category. But since legendary monsters are not that important as of now, with the advent of mythics, you'll be also getting like 20 cells for each successful breeding you have, and also you'll be getting a quest key and a quest scroll, and yeah, from there you can get quest monsters in the quest dungeon. Then we have obviously information about Quaxalcroc. Now Quaxalcroc is a bit of a background story. Let's read about it. Quaxalcroc has been chosen to lead the rebellion against Montezuma. It is his job to dethrone and replace the evil emperor. With the help of a group of shamans, he's used the power of the mythic ember to become an emperor himself, but will he be better than his predecessor, or will he let power get to his head? Now, if you do not know about this monster, Quaxalcroc, I have a special video dedicated to him as well. His attacks, his trait, etc. We will be talking more about his trait later on in the video. For now, just know that he's a mythic monster in the fire category. He's the 4th mythic monster in the fire category to be released as of now. And yeah, he has a pretty cool design in my opinion. Now as you can see here, he will be available in the Tribal Fire Maze. The Tribal Fire Maze has opened its gates, and you have a chance to win Quaxalcroc, a fire attacker with heavy torture skills like Burn, Thunder, Elixir or Nightmares. He has an evolving trait. At rank 0 he's immune to freeze. At rank 1 he gains immunity to possession, and at rank 3 he becomes immune to control. Now obviously this is a very good trait. I think this is one of the best, if not the best traits that a mythic monster could have right now, and as you can see, they're gradually buffing up the power of the mythic monsters, and I sincerely do hope that they do not buff them too much and make them like a new Forsaken category or something like that, because that would just ruin the entire purpose of mythics in the game. Moving on, we have basically the loading screen, and we can see another new monster in this loading screen as well. I think that's another mythic. But the quaxalcroc actually looks really mean in this photo, and he has a really cute baby form. So yeah, quite a difference, but from what I can predict, he did turn into an evil emperor, but that's just beside the point. Then we have the breeding Helguden capitalized breeding event. Now you can see the breeding combo as well, which is basically Cryotan and Goran, or you could use the breeding jokers that is Galante with Goran or Cryotan with Erticus, and you'll be able to get Helguden and basically heroic orbs as well if you manage to successfully breed it. And you could also, for every unsuccessful breeding you get 15 orbs, and for every successful breeding you get 100 orbs plus Helguden. Then you'll also have a change in my serious skill Alpha 0, which is resurrects and triggers space-time. Now triggers evasion instead of space-time. And the reason for this change, as Social Point has said, it is avoid resurrecting Centurion with space-time, as this skill can be applied to artifacts as well. Having a megatoned artifact space-time is just too unbalanced and overpowered, so they decided to reduce it and turn it to evasion so that it can basically not apply to monsters with the artifact trait. And I think that's a well needed change. Centurion is already so overpowered, and with a rank 5 Centurion, and you basically, you know, resurrect it and it has a space time, it's really hard to take out. And yeah, Centurion is still pretty good. Then we have the spring chests that are also coming. You can celebrate spring right here in Monster Legends. Here are 2 suggestions. The first one is the Super Spring chest, which contains 3 top dark monsters like Helguden, Samael, and a surprise one. You may get them at rank 4, which will obviously be a very low chance, and an exclusive diamond relic. That list goes on and on and on. We can see the full list of contents once it's available. Then there's another smaller chest, that is chest number 2, which contains Dundra, which is also a very good megaton monster, and 2 legendary monsters with a chance of being them at rank 4. Again, the chances will be very low. You'll probably get them at rank 1, and these chests will be probably for a lot of gems or for real money, which they usually are. And furthermore, you'll be getting a gold relic, some runes, and more rewards. If you're under level 30, blah blah, the relics will be given to your storage. Nothing too important about that. And because these chests apparently have a high value, you can only purchase like 2 of them. So that just basically gives away that you'll have to purchase them with real money. That was quite expected. Then moving on, we'll be having the capitalized breeding event like I talked about. There's a special breeding event to celebrate War Master Necromancers in the spotlight, so we get to know who's the next War Master for the spotlight. And we've already gone over this, like you'll be able to breed Goran and Cryotan for a chance to obtain Helguden and lots of extras on top, and obviously we'll be able to get a token for Alien's Tail Island and 100 heroic orbs like we discussed, and so on and so forth. And the Relic breeding event will also be happening soon. In this breeding event, there are 6 amazing legendary monsters up for grabs. Check their breeding combinations here. So for Igursus and Greedy Dragon or Violet, we'll be having Wangzhou or Kinling. And if you breed ROFL with Lagarchon or Galante, we'll be getting Zemalian or Crumpex. Then if you breed Nebotus and Rucantium or Urticus, Kozorg or Eeltron, after every attempt, successful or not, you'll be rewarded with 2 bronze relic chests. You know what to do. Put the breeding mountain to work. So basically the relic breeding event, not looking forward to that. It clogs up the breeding mountain, the hatcheries. So basically, yeah, I wouldn't do this. If you're a newer player, if you're new to Monster Legends, I would recommend you do this and get some good legendaries on your side. Personally, for higher level, more competitive players, I would suggest Yorui's breeding quest, simply because you'll be able to get a mythic and a quest scroll and get some good monsters on your team as well. Now I believe that's the last piece of news I have to share with you. Again, if you've made it so far, please do consider subscribing in order to stay in touch with the latest updates in the game, and really thank you for watching this video to the very end. Mention down in the comments what you like best and what are you excited that is going to come to the game. So yeah, that's it for the video. See you in the next one. Bye bye.